Malcolm Little is recognized as an African-American leader who fought against racism and discrimination in America. His conversion to Islam and the discovery of true Islam is an unforgettable transformation story in history. Malcolm was born in 1925 in the United States during a time when black people were struggling against severe racism. His father was an advocate for black rights, but tragically became a target of white racist groups and was killed. This loss plunged his family into poverty. Malcolm entered the world of crime at a young age and was eventually imprisoned for theft. While in prison, Malcolm began to question himself. As he reflected on his life and the conditions of black people in America, he encountered an organization called the Nation of Islam. This group advocated for the rights of black people and taught a version of Islam. This period marked Malcolm's first steps toward Islam. While in prison, he began to educate himself, read the Quran, and learn more about Islam. After his release from prison, Malcolm became one of the leading figures in the Nation of Islam. However, over time, he realized that the group misinterpreted Islam. In 1964, he traveled to Saudi Arabia to perform the Hajj pilgrimage to understand true Islam and broaden his worldview. The experience he had upon arriving in Mecca completely changed his life. There, he witnessed Muslims of every race and color coming together to worship Allah. This experience allowed Malcolm to understand Islam as a universal religion of peace and brotherhood. Upon returning from Hajj, he said, "I ate from the same plate as white Muslims, drank from the same cup, and prostrated to the same God. This taught me a belief that values character over the color of people's skin." After returning from Hajj, Malcolm began to fight not only for the rights of black people, but for all humanity to live in peace and justice. He aimed to spread the universal message of Islam. He left the Nation of Islam and followed a path that represented true Islam. After this new direction, Malcolm received many threats. However, he never wavered in his determination to advocate for justice. In 1965, he was assassinated. Yet, his message and story inspired millions and continue to do so. Malcolm's story of conversion to Islam is a powerful example of the struggle against racism and how Islam unites people. His life is an impressive journey that proves Islam is a religion of justice, equality, and brotherhood. Malcolm's words summarize his story. "If you know true Islam, you will see that all the walls between people have fallen.